Alright everybody, what's going on? My name is Joarna, that's Joarna. We're back playing more of The Dig. I had, we had a bit of a brick wall in the last episode, but I was going through and I was editing some of the footage, getting it ready for upload to YouTube, and some stuff had dawned on me. So in the very first spire, we found that museum that had a bunch of different engravings, where the wall would basically move around an image, and that museum is basically showing you how to interact with items throughout the game. So one of those items was actually that golden rod that we had gotten in the very first, whoops, wrong button, exit. One of the items that we had gotten in the very beginning of the game was this golden rod. This one here, and you notice that it has 5 pieces on it as opposed to the other rods that only have 4 pieces on it, and that is because that's actually not a key to any door. It's actually almost a remote control. If I remember correctly, the room where we got the 2 energized scepters, I think it was like a blue and yellow scepter when we had to get the door piece back from the little ferret or whatever the fuck it's called. That's actually a remote control for that room, if I remember correctly. So what we have to do is basically, I don't think I'm in the right place. This isn't the right place, but I'm not. Instead of going back to the Nexus, I'm just going to speed this along. Pit here, opening here, light bridge. So what we can do is that instead of having to go back to the Nexus and try every tram, we can actually go use the light bridge because it connects all the spires together. So let's take a walk out here. We can actually stop by the crystal form in the center just to see how that's progressing. So as you can see, yes, it is much different from the what it used to look like in the start of the game. So I believe, yeah, let's go out. It almost looks like a brain or a heart or something. It's not that one. Let's try this one. Yes, this is where we need to go. So if I, yeah, so one of the museum images showed one of the aliens using that scepter as a control to move the moons around the planet. So if I remember correctly, if we do this right, we should be able to use the gold rod with this. In theory.
It won't do anything.
Cool. Well, we have to use something with this. Shit. It's the silver scepter, okay. So that's what we use. So what will happen is that we basically move the moons around to create an eclipse. So what we need to do is wait for it to come on. Come over here. Is it the gold rod that moves the big moon? Yeah, I guess so. So we basically need to make an eclipse which will shine down through the lens into the burial chamber. Right here, and then we put the smaller moon in front of it. Is that it?
It's the ceiling of the dome.
Yeah, thank you. What happens if I hit the button? What does the button do? I still haven't figured that out. Wonder if I'm doing this right.
It depicts a planet and its moons. Perhaps it's this planet.
Alright. I'll probably have to go back to the museum to figure out the exact order it's supposed to be in. So let's walk back. Let me see if that did anything. Because basically what we need to do now is we need to find a way to get into the burial chamber that we were in before. And right now it's all based on whether or not Map Spire, oh, Tomb Spire. Let's go back this way. Yeah, it's all based on whether or not the moon is properly aligned in its house, blah 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 bullshit.
It's not possible for that smaller moon to have moved this far out of orbit. The larger moon must have moved, but I thought that moon was in a synchronous orbit. What could have caused the moons to move?
Don't know if that did what I needed to do. Basically what happens when the moons are properly aligned, you stand on this platform and I believe the platform goes down. But obviously they are not properly aligned. So we need to go back to the museum spire to deter... Actually, can I look at the moons from there? Maybe it's the little moon.
It's a small moon.
Yep.
It's an enormous moon.
Alright, well those are definitely moons. I just don't remember it's bugging the hell out of me. I don't remember how the moons have to eclipse each other. But hopefully the museum spire will give me the proper idea. Been a while since we've been here. Alright, I think it was this one that had the, let's see what it does. Alright, good. That told me absolutely nothing.
The larger moon is being eclipsed by the smaller one.
There we go. Okay, so there we go. Larger moon is being eclipsed by the smaller one. So that means the order needs to go planet, large moon, small moon, sun. We'll figure it out. Planetarium spire. I know that we're getting near the end of the game. We only need one more spire to basically get to the end. Okay. The larger moon is being eclipsed by the smaller moon. Which means... Isn't that... No, the small moon needs to go in between the planet and the large moon. Yeah, I just don't think I had it in the right position. I think. Larger moon is being eclipsed by the smaller moon, which would mean that this one is passing in front of it. Which would mean we'd have to be at an angle, right? Let me try down here. This is for the small. I still feel like this seems about right. What if I move it this way? Just want to see what it looks like when I leave here. Planet and two moons. if I move that there, does it change?
The ceiling of the dome.
Yeah, I know. Thank you. I want to see if it changes though. Doesn't seem to. Yeah, it's got to be. Let's try this again. It's got to be large moon with this smaller moon between the moon and the planet. This is for the small moon. Yep. We're going to give that a shot. If it doesn't work, I may need to get the guide. Or find a guide. What happens if I do this? I don't know if it. I don't know if that button does anything. I find it odd that there is just a button that's out in the middle of nowhere. But let's go back to the burial tomb and we'll see if we can find out what it is we're supposed to do. Let's see where I hate playing windowed games. I'm not gonna lie. Fucking every time, because you click off of it and it's like, fuck! Map Spire, Tomb Spire. Yeah, Tomb Spire is where we want to go. And you guys get to end up seeing my desktop and ugh, all kinds of gross shit. Oh, wait. Okay, I gotta get them in here, I bet. So I don't want to go to a guide just yet. It defeats the fun. Pretty sure that nothing's going on in here. Yep. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and adjust the moons a little bit. Let's make this fast. I need to rotate the moons again. Oh, no. I'm actually going to move the big moon just a smidge. There we go. Yeah. All right. Yep. That's what I'm talking about. I use the... Ah, that's what the button is for. Oh, where'd the panel go?
No! Why is that door closing?
Dun dun
He
dun.
didn't steal that part again, did he? I'm trapped in here?
I wonder if it could be the one button. Shocker.
Ha! The controls still work on this side.
That's right. Fucking, you're not the boss of me, little rat thing. Alright, cool. Making progress. I'm liking this. Alright, let's go back to the burial spire, or the tomb spire. So salty. Alright, we'll go over here to the edge. I think that statue is like an elevator almost. Hello, friend.
I worry this statue is life-sized.
Whoops.
I hope I don't get kicked out for destroying the exhibit.
My bad. Alright, let's... Yeah, there we go. There's the button. Or the proper area to click in.
This is a pretty elaborate setup for a burial crypt. Something about this old relic must have been important.
Oh. Isn't there...
This is a pretty elaborate setup for a burial crypt. Something about this old relic must have been
Do
important.
I use the engraved rod with
I
this?
can't use these two
No.
things together.
Running out of options here.
This is a pretty elaborate setup.
Oh,
for a
what happens if I take the rod?
Something about this old relic must have been important. It's jammed.
Oh,
I can't get it out.
so much for that idea. I feel like there's got to be more to do in here. Let's go outside.
The larger moon is being eclipsed by the smaller one.
Alright. I feel like I'm still missing something. None of this stuff I don't think works with it. Take a look at the tablet. It's all fucking Jim Jab, Slim Slab. Can I do anything with the hole?
Now we've got some decent lighting.
I'm supposed to do something with this, I know it. Let me go... Let's go to the Spire base. This is not the right place I want to be. Alright, I'll tell you what. We'll pause it right here, guys. We'll pick it up the next episode. My name has been Joarna. That's Joarna. I will see you all next time.